Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss LeetCode 76, which is a minimum window substring. So it's a LeetCode hard question. So let's read the question. Given two string s and t of length m and n respectively, return the minimum window substring of s such that every character in t is included in the window. If there is no such substring, return empty string. So it is thinking you will be given a string s and a string t, and you have to give the minimum length substring from s, which will contain all the characters of this t. Okay, so it is also given that test case will be generated so that the answer is unique. Now let's see the example test cases. So in this case, s is given, s is, and this is t. So in this, you can see that this is a string of length 6, which is having ABC, A, B, and C. Okay. Another string is B, C. Yeah, another string will be this one, which is of again length 6. Sorry, length 5 it is. 3 and sorry, length 6. So it is length 6, and another one is BANC, which is length 4. So this is our answer. We have to return the substring of the minimum length. So which is this one. The previous substring are having length 6 and 6, which is bigger than 4. So this is our answer. Now let's see another example. Another is S is A and T is A. So in this case, A is the substring. Another is A and T is A. So T is having 2A and string is having only, S is having only 1A. So T is not present in S in any of its substrings. So that's why it is empty. Output will be empty string. Now let's see how we can solve this question. So brute force approach for solving this question will be to generate all the substring and check whether these characters are present or not, and minimize the length of that substring. If we found a substring that has ABC, we will record its length, and we will check other substring. In this way, we will try to find the substring with minimum length that will have this all the characters of t. So for this, time complexity will be O of n square for generating all the substring, and another O of n for checking whether that substring contains this ABC or not. So total it will be n square, n cube time complexity. So it is too much. So we need to think some optimized approach. So let's discuss the optimized approach. So what we will do, we will take a map. We will take a map, and in that map, I will add all the characters from that T with its frequency. So A is 1, B is 1, and C is 1. And one more variable will be count. Count, which will be the length of this. Count will be 3. And after that, what we will do, we will traverse this string. We will traverse this string. And one more variable will be there, A, which will be just pointing to the starting element of this string. Okay, and we will iterate it. So we will start iterating. The first character is A. So what we will do, we will go into the map and we will simply reduce the frequency of A. It is present, we will reduce the frequency of A. It will become 0. It will become 0. Now coming to D. Yeah, and also we will check after uh, means before decrementing, if the frequency is greater than 0, then we will decrease the count also, because we are only concerned about these characters. So if the frequency of any character from this T is reduced, so we will reduce the count. We will reduce count because uh, uh, after reducing, means if we will keep reducing the count and it will become 0, then in that case we have got the means the substring that currently I am contains all this ABC, means all this character from this string. So this count indicate that all the frequency of the character is present in that substring that currently I'm pointing. Pointing between what? Pointing between this pointer and this A. Whatever substring will be between this, and suppose count becomes 0, then whatever substring between A and this pointer will be that substring that will have all the characters from T and all the frequencies of T, and so all the frequencies of characters of T into that substring. So that will be our answer. So in that case, we will store our answer in a variable and we will keep minimizing it. Okay, so we saw that key A is having frequency 1, which is greater than 0. So we will reduce the count. Count will become 2. Now another point, another character is D. So D is not present and we will decrease this frequency. So D will be with -1 frequency. Okay. Now moving to another character, which is O. So O is also not present. Uh, O is also not present, means frequency is greater than 0. Sorry, frequency is equal to 0. So O with -1. Now next character is B. Now we can see that B is having frequency 1. So we will reduce the count. Count will become 1 and we'll reduce this frequency. This frequency will become 0. Okay. Now we will move to next character. Next character is E. So E is not in the map. We will add E with -1 frequency. And again, next character is C. So count is 1 and we can see frequency of C is 1. So we will reduce the count. It will become 0 and reduce the frequency of C. It will become 0. Now we can see that our count is 0. Means the substring that currently I am pointing between A and the I pointer or this pointer contains all the characters of T. You can see that A is also there, B is also there, C is also there. So what we will do, we will run a while loop and we will start moving this pointer A. Start moving this pointer A and we will keep minimizing our result. And we will start moving, keep moving A till my count is 0. Means I will keep moving the first character and we'll check. Still I'm getting a substring with all the characters in it. Then we will minimize our result. So we will run a while loop till our count will be 0. And inside that loop, what I will do, I will whatever character pointer A is pointing, I will go to map and increase its frequency Yeah, and check whether frequency is equal to 0, is greater than equal to 0. Then I will increase the frequency and increase the count also. If the frequency will be lesser than 0, then nothing to do with, because that character won't be present in our string T. So let's see. I will start moving my pointer A. So let's clean it for better visibility. So my A pointer is here and my, let's say it is I pointer. So I pointer is there. So I will start moving my A pointer. So A is pointing to A. So I will see that uh, A is 0. So it is 0. So I will increase my count, count will become 1 and its frequency will become 1. And I will increase my A pointer. My A pointer will come at the D. Now in that while loop, it should run till count is 0. So we can see that count become 1. And at the same time, I will maximize my result also. So A is 0 and I is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 minus 0. Uh, length will be 5 minus 0 plus 1. So it is 5 plus 1, which is 6. So till now, I got a substring of length 6. That is having all the characters of T. Now my count become 1. So my loop will, that while loop that I am running for moving the pointer A will stop and I will start moving my pointer I. So pointer I will go to O. So O is already having -1, so it will become -2. So it is not greater than 0, so it will have not effect on my count. Now next is D. Now D is -2, -1, it will become -2. There's no effect on count. Now next character is E. So E will become -2. No effect on my count. Count is 1 only. Now another character is B. Okay, so another character is B. So, but B is already 0. So it will not affect my count. But frequency of B will become 0, -1. Okay, now next character is A. A. Now I can see that A is greater than 0. So I will decrease my count. Count will become 0 and frequency of A will become 0. Now my count becomes 0. I will start moving my pointer A. Okay, let's clean it. No. Okay, so my pointer A is at D. Now I will, it is D is -2. So we'll increase the frequency of D. So D will become -1. So D will have no impact on my count as D is negative, because if it will be 0, equal to 0 or greater than 0, then only we will increase my count. Now A will come at O. So it will add a frequency for O. It will become -1. Now it will come at B. B is having -1, so it is lesser than 0, so no impact on my count. Count will 0 only. So -1, it will become 0. Now A will come to E. E. E is -2, it will become -1. No impact on my count. Count is still 0. Now I will go to C. Now when I will add C, I can see C is 0. C is 0. So I will increase my count. I will increase my count and frequency of C. Now my count become 1. Okay. So the before that we got a string of length Again length 6. A is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I is at 10. 10 minus 5 plus 1. So it is 5 plus 1, which is 6. So we got a string that is having all the characters of T. So our result is 6 only, so it will not change. Now I will start moving my I pointer. I will start moving my I pointer. My I pointer will be at N. So N is not there and will be added with -1 frequency. So it won't have any impact on my count. Now I goes to C. So I goes to C. Okay, C is already having. mm, okay, A, A, C. Okay, C is already 1. So if one more C is added, it will become 2. 3 is C. A, A, frequency of C is added. A, B, C. A, B, C. Count till here should be 0. See, after adding C, the count. Okay, this pointer will be here. Last time I forgot to move my pointer. It will be at O. Okay, so it will be at O and frequency of C 0 decreasing and increasing. So C will have frequency 1. Okay, yeah. So yeah, now correct. The pointer A should be here. Last time we forgot to move that pointer. Now we are at C. So we can see that C is 1. So we will reduce the frequency of C. It will become 0. And we will reduce the count also. So count becomes 0. Okay. So now count becomes 0. We will start moving our pointer A. Right? Let's clean it. Okay. So pointer A is at O. So we will increase the frequency of O. It will become 0. It will not have any impact on my count. Now my pointer A will be at D. So it will increase the frequency of D. Frequency of D becomes 0. Now it will come to E. E is having -2. So it will increase the frequency. No change on my count. Count is still 0. So we'll keep moving our pointer A. Now it came at B. Now we see that B is 0. So we are adding B to our map. So we will increase our count. It will become 1. B will become 1. And we got another substring that is having all the characters. So characters of length 4. So we will do I minus A plus 1, which will give 4. So we will update our result, which will be 4. So 4 is the minimum length substring that is having all the characters of T. So this is the approach. Let's see our code. So we have taken a map and start. Start is we because we need to return the substring. So wherever we will find find a substring in S, we will record the starting index of that substring. And another is length, means the length of the substring. Starting point of the substring and length of the substring means the resultant substring. Now this is the count which is the length of the string T, and a pointer A pointing to the beginning element of the string S. And I have run a for loop and counted the frequency of each character of the T. And after that, I started iterating over the string. That's the scroll. Yeah, so I started scrolling. I started iterating over the string, and key, I'm checking and subtracting also. Means this is post decrement. So it will decrease the frequency of this character after execution of this line. So it will check frequency of character greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then only I am decreasing my count. Because if it is greater than 0, this means that character is present in T. If it is present in T, then only I should decrease the count, because that count is of length of that string T. So I'm checking also, and at the same time, I'm decreasing the frequency of that character. And I have run a while loop till the count is 0. Count is 0, and I'm checking the current result length that I'm having. Is it greater than the current length that I am having? So if it is greater, then we got another smaller length substring. And in that case, I will record the starting point of that substring and the length of that substring. And after that, I will check key if frequency of that character at index A in S is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then that character is present in T. So I will increase my count. And at the same time, I am increasing the pointer A also and the frequency of that character also. And at the end, I'm checking if length is int max. If length is int max, then this means none of the conditions satisfied. So in that case, the result will be empty string. And at the end, I have returned the substring from start ending index to length. So let's run the code. Right, passing all the given test cases. Let's submit it. So time complexity for this code is O of n, as we are simply iterating over the string in a for loop, and space complexity will be O of n. So thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe.